Hi everyone again. In this video I want to show you how to create your own item for DAYZ. This is the third step. In the previous I showed you how to create your own mod, how to create your own model with textures. In this video we will work with this file config cpp. As I showed you, we have these two classes, class CFG patches and class CFG mods. Let's imagine that there is nothing in our file below. So we have only this, and we want to add to game our post box, wooden post box. Okay, there is no wooden post box in game, so we want to create it from zero. Let's go to our folder of the game. We must find here something similar to our wooden post box, what is in the game. As we know, in the game there are some wooden boxes, and for example wooden box, wooden crate. We have to find P3D model of the item that we want to find, and then open file location. There is config cpp file always in the folder. Then Ctrl F, wooden crate, as I think it is. Yes, our wooden box has name wooden crate. So we have to copy from word class to the end of the class here. Copy it and paste in our new config of our mod. Then we have to look how it is in the native config. We are looking higher, and our class lies in the main class. The main class is always on the left of our class, and we see here CFG vehicles. So we have to copy this and paste here. And in the end we have to close scope, like I do. Here it is. Then look here, our class wooden crate refers to container base. So we see here that in the top of our list, in the native config, there is to class container base. Copy it too. Okay, now it refers to container base, and there is container base in our config too. Look, we completely copied a similar box class for our future item, so as not to miss anything. But sometimes, if something does not work correctly, some animations and the like with our new item, then sometimes it is easier to make a parent class over our predmet. Here, in our case, it would be wooden crate. So we need to copy wooden crate again. Copy and paste here. And here we can change the second wooden crate that we copied first. We have to change the name of it. it would be our new item. So we name it wooden post box. And we will refer now not to container base, but on the parent class. And in our case, it is wooden crate. Then we can change all properties that we want in our class, and our new item will use our new properties, but not the parent. But if we will delete some properties from here, it will take from the parent, because all the parent properties will be used. So we have changed the name, it will take name from our. If we will change weight, it will use weight from our, but not from parent. If we will delete weight, like here, it will use the weight of the parent class, like here. Okay. If we use parent class, our new item takes over all properties from the parent, including from script files. Keep in mind that I often resort to using parent classes. It is convenient and simple. Then we have to change our model. Our new model has name model2 and is lying not here, but in PBO test from our mod. So it must look like I do. Then everything that is here will be the same. If we don't like something, we will test it, and if we don't like something, we have to change it. All this works with testing. If you are a beginner, you paste parent class, copy all of that, and begin to change for one thing. Changed one, changed another, and always testing. So our post box will be very similar to wooden post box, but with another model. We can change the weight of it. Let's make it less. Item size. This is the size that the item will occupy in the cargo slots. Here lies textures, so we can change the texture here. In some items we can change textures here. So let's delete it from it now. I don't know if it will use our texture from our model or the texture that is here. So we can try to delete it and look what will be. We will check it together. But in some occasions, if you use the same model as wooden crate, for example, and you see here hidden selections texture, you can change simply the path to new texture and make a mod for retexture, for example. Here we can change hit points, our HP. For example, we want to do it more. And here lies our material files. We can change it too, but we will use the similar files, because files and material from wooden box are very similar to our post box, and it is normal. That is why I always find the most similar item for my new item, because everything is already ready to use. That's okay. Now we have done our new item with our parent class. Then we have to change our CFG patches and CFG mods, how they are being configured. We look in the native config where we have taken the wooden crate. So we look and see here in this class, after CFG pages, another class, DAYZ camping, and we have to take it and paste here. Then we have to paste there all that we will see in required add-ons. Here we see only one DAYZ data, and we paste it too. So that is the way how to configure CFG patches. And here we have to see our PBO name. Here, 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 and here. That's understood. In CFG mods, we have to pay attention to this if we use scripts. But we will not use scripts in our test. So here we have to pay attention to the passes of the script files. So now we don't use it. We are just creating new item, and it is possible to do only with using config cpp. So that's okay now, we have done it. Save and close. We have created our new item. So let's pack our folder to PBO. And now I think we can test our new item. Of course, you have to know how to add mods to your server. You see here title test. It's in the line mod in your file start bath of your server. It must be there. And of course your keys from your mod. Here is your keys. You must copy your keys from your mod and paste to your server. Okay. Then your mod, it has to lie in the root folder of your server here, and then we have to start our server to test. Let's launch our launcher and look for mods. You will see something like this, and if you are testing locally without publishing like we do now, you can test local mod here. Find your folder, test, and this local mod, load mod, test. We have switched it on. And first you should check for it, server DAYZ CFG. There was 2 from the beginning, but I always use 0 for testing, but only for testing. When you are starting your server public, use only 2, and 0 to test your files, to test your mods locally. We put 0 and save it, and only then we are starting our server to test our mod locally. Then you will see the red circle, that is normal. Join and the last. Push the last, not the first. Not set up DLCs and mods and join. Only keep current selection and join. Let's check what have we made. We see our wooden post box look and wooden crate. With crosshair spawned our wooden post box. It's beautiful. Do you agree? And we can't pick up it from the ground. He don't see it. But from top menu we can. And it takes the same place as the wooden crate. We can drop it, but can't pick up it from the ground still. In next video I will show you how to make geometry so you could interact with this item, and we will add some collision so you couldn't walk through it. We already have added new item in our game. So that's for all now. Put your likes please, and I must say bye.